Have you ever been mistaken for someone's accomplice at a crime scene? I was walking past a jewelry store when a guy in a ski mask burst out, slammed into me, shoved a bag in my hands, and yelled, "Run! Meet at the spot!" Then he sprinted away. I stood there holding what was obviously stolen jewelry while alarms blared and people stared. A security guard tackled me immediately. "Got one of them!" he shouted triumphantly. "I'm not with him!" I screamed. "I was buying coffee!" I was indeed holding coffee, now spilled everywhere, along with a bag of presumably stolen diamonds. The police arrived in seconds. "Where's your partner heading?" they demanded. "He's not my partner! I don't even know him!" "Sure you don't. That's why he gave you the goods." They cuffed me. The actual thief was long gone. I was going to jail for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. At the station, things got worse. Security footage showed the thief had been casing the store for hours. Then it showed me walking past multiple times. Because I work across the street, I pass that store 6 times a day minimum. "Surveillance," the detective said smugly. "You were the lookout." I was going to lunch. The footage also showed me on my phone each time I passed. Coordinating, they decided. I was playing Wordle. They found texts on my phone to someone named Danny, saying job interview went terrible and need money fast. Danny's my roommate. The job interview was for accounting, but to the police, it was evidence of financial desperation. Then came the worst part. The thief had dropped a burner phone. The last number called? Mine. From 3 months ago. "Explain this," the detective demanded. I couldn't, until I remembered. Someone had called about my car's extended warranty. I'd angrily told them off. That scammer number was the thief's burner phone. What were the odds? Astronomical. But the detective didn't believe in coincidence. "You expect us to believe a car warranty scammer just happened to rob a jewelry store and randomly selected you as an accomplice?" When put like that, it sounded insane. My lawyer arrived looking skeptical. "Tell me you didn't know him." "I didn't know him." She reviewed everything. "This is the most unlucky series of events I've ever seen, or you're the worst criminal ever." "I'm an accountant." So was Al Capone's guy. Things turned when they caught the actual thief 2 days later. He was robbing another jewelry store, alone. When questioned, he had no idea who I was. "I just needed someone to hold the bag while I got my bike," he explained. "Figured they'd drop it and run." "Why would you think that?" the detective asked. "That's what I would do." "Who stands there holding evidence?" "Me." I stood there holding evidence. The thief actually felt bad. "Man, you should have run." "That's on you, though." He refused to say I was his accomplice, though. "I work alone. That guy's just incredibly stupid." "Thanks, random thief. Really helpful." They released me with apologies. The jewelry store didn't press charges, but did ban me. "No hard feelings," the manager said, "but you're bad luck." The security guard who tackled me sent an apology card. "Sorry for the concussion. You really seemed guilty, though." The local news picked up the story. "World's unluckiest bystander mistakes for mastermind." My mother called crying. "I knew you weren't smart enough to plan a heist." Comforting, Mom. The thief sent a letter from jail. "Sorry about the mix-up. Pro tip. Always run when someone hands you a bag during a crime. Common sense, buddy." He included a diagram of optimal escape routes from that intersection. "For next time, there won't be a next time." I now cross the street to avoid that jewelry store. I don't answer unknown numbers. I definitely don't accept packages from strangers. Last week, someone dropped a wallet while running for a bus. I let it stay on the ground, not falling for that again. A good Samaritan picked it up and got $20 reward from the grateful owner. Could have been me, but could have also been another frame job. The detective still waves when he sees me around town. "Staying out of trouble?" he asks. "Trying to," I reply, "but trouble finds me." "Maybe try being less findable." I work from home now. My new commute doesn't pass any jewelry stores, or banks, or anywhere worth robbing. The thief's in prison, but still sends career advice. His latest, "Have you considered moving? Fresh start, new face, less suspicion." He's not wrong. Everyone in town knows me as the guy who almost went down for a jewelry heist because he was too stupid to run. My dating profile explicitly states, "Will not be your accomplice." Women find it funny until they Google me. Then they find the news articles, the security, footage on YouTube, the thief's jailhouse interview where he called me dangerously oblivious. 3 million views on that one. I'm famous for being mistaken for a criminal because I stood still. There's probably a lesson there about fight or flight. Mine's apparently freeze and hold incriminating evidence. Evolution failed me spectacularly.